There's a place I go any day or night, and the bourbon's poured over the firelight. Good company and conversation, final third's my destination. Cigars and bourbon, I think I've died and gone to heaven. Good friends and company, well, this is where I wanna be. Thank you all for tuning in to the Final Third podcast. Here's the crew. Leading off is our director and producer, the infamous Emmy Award winner, Mikey B. Scotty D. You just don't know how much I drank, Willie B. Ask Scott, Cocky Wolverine, Heine. Knowledge of cars and conspiracies, Humphrey. The wizard of slot machines, and the pretentious tobacconist, Robbie B. Robbie B.
Welcome back to the Final Third podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Scott.
I'm Mike.
I'm Alan. I'm back.
You are back and sober.
Well, this is going to be interesting because it was Scotch was the reason why I wasn't on.
And
last week.
today
And
is Scotch Day. Scotch.
Scotch.
I love Scotch.
Here it goes. Down into my belly.
So we have a good range of different scotches we thought we'd try. We didn't get heavy on the peated, only because typically
wrecks your
peat will
palate.
just wreck your palate, and it won't be good for your cigar.
Yeah, so
But
these
we
are all
gonna
pretty
be
light.
smoking
We're not
the-
knocking them. They're good.
No, they're great.
They're really
just-
good. Yeah.
For me, they just don't go with cigars, and there has to be, like you said, there's certain cigars you like with peat. I've not found one yet, so we're going to be smoking the new release of the Camp Aladino. This is another new one that they're testing out in the market to see what people think. Definitely leans more in the mild to medium range. It's got some of those. I mean, I like how Aladino, you know, they always have, for forever, they've always had the Corojo that they've used, that people know that flavor note. The Cameroon, they kind of know their Cameroon taste. I'm starting to feel like some of the stuff, like that Pinarino, I don't know if they're using that in this or not, but I'm starting to get some of that kind of feel of some of their tobaccos as a staple for them now. So it's kind of nice to actually, I'm tasting a little bit of that in this one. This one had a funky flavor note that these guys all made fun of me about, so I'll talk about that later too.
We did make fun of you.
I know
Toe
you did.
cheese.
I know you did. But I smoked it a second time, and it was exactly the same thing, so you guys are wrong.
Yeah, I was thinking about you when I was in BJ's the other day because they had a little thing of buttery cornbread there.
Oh, yeah. Honey, butter, lemon, cornbread, baby.
Combination
Man.
you never heard of.
Yeah, I think this is going to go really well with our Scotch today.
I think so, too.
I think we made the right decision. It was kind of a last-minute thing.
I don't typically like going with a heavy, full, dark cigar with Scotch because Scotch is made to be subtle and made to make you think a little bit as opposed to just being blasting you. That's why most of them are in the 80, 90 proof range.
You see, before I even got into cigars, I always thought Scotch and cigars were the thing. Like, hey, you know, maybe it's just a movie thing, but it was just envision if you're going to have a cigar, there's a little glass of Scotch that you swirl around in your hand with, you know, an ice cube. And I don't know.
I think it was
just-
brandy
You're sheltered.
and cigars.
Or brand, yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
but it was still Scotch. It was even more. Hey, can I? My lighter's out.
Oh. Yeah, so this kind of coincided last night was, I don't know, like the 20th year that my cousin Lucas has put on a Scotch and cigar party, and Mike, you were there last night.
Yeah, it was a great time.
It was a good time. It was a bottle share event, much like many people do with bourbon. I like doing it with Scotch because I think the interesting thing about Scotch is it's so variable. Bourbon, compared to Scotch, is much more subtle in the differences. And that's not to say that bourbon is subtle in general because we've had vast differences in bourbon. But Scotch can run the gamut of just about everything out there from sugary sweet notes to floral to
Smoky,
citrusy to
spicy.
full smoky, spicy. Like it's got a really, really wide breadth of flavors. So doing a bottle share with a Scotch night is a lot of fun. Plus, Scotch tends to run a little bit more on the expensive side. You get up there in those 18, 21-year Scotches, and you're going to spend a few $100s on them. So it's just it's a fun time. We've had some Scotch and cigar parties that have been, everybody's kind of wrapped up about 10 o'clock, and then like the very first one, me and my buddy Adam ended up at the casino and then ended up drinking Chivas Regal and coffee at Waffle House at 5 in the morning.
Jesus.
That was like 20 years ago, so
Yep.
back when I was younger and dumber.
Now you're older and dumber.
Yeah.
True. That's very true.
It's great. Yeah, no, it was a good time. I mean, I'm not a big Scotch fan in general. But I think like out of the, like even what we have here today, like most of them were very approachable, you know, like you said, light. There was one, I can't remember what it was. It was that 15 or 14-year one. What was that?
Well, there was
That's not that one.
the like Blair Bear or something like
Yeah,
that.
Blair
I think that was a
Bears.
15.
Yeah, 15 maybe.
And it
yeah,
was
that
it
one was
had a
good.
nice spice to
Yeah,
it.
that was the spicy one.
Yep.
Is bourbon more like the flavors come through more than Scotch does, or
It's definitely more aggressive, right? With Scotch, you're dealing with malted barley,
okay?
right? That's the grain. That's it.
And
There's
you're also
nothing
looking at a
else.
colder environment that doesn't age as quickly.
Correct.
So to get something that we get in America, a 6 and 8 year bourbon that's got dark colors, it's going to be 15 to 20 years minimum with Scotch.
Wow. Okay.
It's just more subtle. I think, and also they don't do it. They'll use used bourbon barrels a lot of times, so they've already kind of used up some of the char.
Yeah.
So it's more subtle on the transitions.
Yeah, they don't use new barrels.
So they're always going
Okay.
for subtlety, where usually bourbon's kind of going for the punch.
Punch in
trying
your
to
face.
get
So let's
Okay.
hit up
Yeah.
a couple notes here real quick, just for those.
So we're starting off with the Glenfiddich 15.
We are,
Yep.
and just generic
Glenfiddich.
here as a comparison, because most of the listeners out there are going to know a lot about bourbon. You know, officially, bourbon has to come from anywhere that is controlled by the United States. It has to be 51% corn,
USA.
aged in new white oak charred barrels. Scotch is a little bit different. The first thing that most people know is that you have single malt or blended. And there's a lot of confusion there because if you're not familiar with Scotch, it's easy to think single malt means like single barrel or single batch.
Yep.
That's not the case. Single malt means it comes from one distiller. They can pretty much do whatever they want in their distilling process, you know, as long as it's malted barley. But it has to all come from them. Blended is where you're buying barrels and batches from multiple distillers and then creating a blend.
Think monkey shoulder.
That's why Isaiah got pissed whenever some of the whiskey brands were coming out with blended single malts.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
That's not right. Yeah.
it's a oxymoron in
Yeah.
a whiskey.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, you
okay,
can either have a blend or you can have
Yeah.
a single malt. Scotch does have to come from Scotland. Otherwise, it's a single malt whiskey, right? Or a
Oh.
malt whiskey. So
I'm getting educated today. I
Yeah,
didn't
so
know.
American single malts are in the Scotch style, right? But it is not Scotch whiskey because it does not come from Scotland. And Japanese are very well known for their single malt whiskeys. I would say flavor-wise, very competitive with the Scotch whiskeys. But they're all tend to be like honeysuckle and peach blossom and the very light flavor notes. You're not really going to see any of the peated stuff come from there. India has been one that's coming out with
Yeah.
a lot of single malt whiskeys.
Glenn Morangi had IPA cask finish.
It's not good, in my
Yeah?
opinion.
It didn't
Some
look
others
good.
may love it, but for me, it does not hit
The
my
IPA
palate.
finishes I wasn't a fan of. The
Yeah.
stout finishes were
Sounded
pretty good.
weird.
Stout finishes are
Yeah.
very, very
Yeah.
good. I like
It
those
sounded
quite a
weird.
bit.
I'm glad I,
mean,
didn't
think-
get that one.
Think of what's the Irish whiskey that they did the stout and the IPA and all those additions.
It was the Jameson.
Jameson,
Jameson
yeah.
did that.
Ugh.
The stout
And
one
the stout
actually
finish was
great,
fantastic, but I did
the
not care
IPA
for the
was
IPA.
Terrible. It was
Yeah.
just
It just-
hops don't go in
It
whiskey.
brings a bad bitter note to me that just
Yeah.
does not work well with Scotch.
I
Maybe if
agree.
you had a heavy peated Scotch, it might work. And for those that don't know, even though we don't have any heavy peats on the table today, when they make their malt, they go through the malting process there lots of times at the distillery for some of these places. But they cut out blocks of peat moss, basically like a composted kind of dirt,
kind of right on the bay.
and set it on fire. And it smokes, and that's how they dry the malt. So once they've wet it down, it's germinated. Now you have to stop the germination process. You have to basically kill it from growing. And they use that smoke coming up through a wood floor to both impart flavor and stop the growth so that you maximize the amount of sugars so that you can start going through the process.
Does Scotch tend to be lower proof overall, general, or is it the same?
Mostly.
Mostly.
It is watered down to usually an 80 or 90. I think 90 is kind of the target most of the time, is a 90 proof.
Okay.
For most scotches.
But I will tell you, it still gets you sick just the same. I found out, yeah.
It is still ethanol.
It's still.
Now, there are some scotches and Irish whiskeys out there that release at cask strength, and they're, for bourbon lovers, they're fantastic.
Yeah,
I
we
would
actually
say
have
tr-
one on the table today
doing
that's a
good.
cast strength. Yeah, the
And that's
Highland
the thing
Park.
is, like, for a traditional scotch person, they probably don't even look at those because they're not looking for the proof like we are usually.
Yeah, they really aren't. So, why don't we start with some cigar notes? What are you guys getting off of this?
Nothing. I'm not kidding. I legitimately get nothing.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's because we drank scotch last night and we're drinking scotch right now, but I taste nothing. I just
I'm
get
getting
smoke.
I'm still getting that cornbread, kind of a graham cracker kind of thing going.
I would say when you mentioned graham cracker, that's kind of where my head was kind of go. I could taste a little bit of the graham cracker. You know, I smoked this one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think we probably all agree with this. It's a first cigar.
Yeah, I would
yeah,
say
yeah.
Like
so.
easily a first cigar.
Yeah.
I kind of just, you know, it's what a light smoke this morning.
Which 99% of the people out there smoke one cigar a day. So it's like
That's fair.
We don't. We smoke a lot, but
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
when people
fair.
smoke one a day, this is definitely one you could definitely try because if you're gonna have 2 or 3 in a setting, start with this one. You're right.
So I don't get as much of the bread, whether it's graham or cornbread. I feel like I get more herbal out of this, like lemon basil.
So see, we're getting there.
Yeah, slightly.
Lemon,
So
yeah,
it's kind of a slightly,
I still get a little hint of citrus zest in there too.
yeah, like
on it.
fresh cut grass kind of notes, but very mild.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
It's yeah,
That's great.
yeah. It does grow like the flavor kind of blossoms up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'll be interested to see the final third of it to see how it transitions into anything else. Because, like I said, Mike said, it's not like there's nothing to it for us. It's just very subtle,
Yeah.
very subtle. You almost have to try to find it.
Yeah.
Except versus some of the other ones where it's like, hey, oh man, that's right off the bat. I can taste it right off the bat.
To me, I said this is a Julio cigar, like
Yeah.
immediately.
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
that was
Light.
the first thing I thought was this is absolutely his kind of blend.
Cubanish.
Yeah, just very mild, very laid back, very easy to smoke. It's
There's a little bit of white pepper on the retrohale too, which is nice.
it's very very subtle. I
is.
feel like it
Just
it
like
does
fleeting
get,
on the very, very top of the nostrils.
Yeah, I feel like it gets more as it gets in transitions
yeah.
into the second, third. But so we're drinking the Glenfiddich 15.
Glenfiddich.
As you can see, it's a little bit lighter in color, which we're going to see a lot of that. We do have a couple finished, so
I will say across the board, these are some of the darker scotches I've seen. Most scotches are really light. So
Yes.
there's some darkness to these at least.
yeah, there's a couple up here that are going to be pretty dark. But
What are you tasting?
Well, I'm going to start with the nose. To me, there is always either citrusy or floral notes to
Yes.
these.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. There's 4 regions. I do not remember the 4 regions. There's the Highlands. There's Speyside.
There's Isla,
And there's
and then
one more.
there's Campbelltown, or Lowlands.
Lowlands.
Yeah.
They just call it Highlands, Lowlands, and
I
then
think it's
Speyside.
Lowlands or Campbelltown, one of the two.
Speyside, Highlands, Lowlands, Isla, Campbelltown.
Oh, so
Oh,
5.
5.
Okay.
5. Okay. 5 regions. I thought it was only 4, but I know that there's been some new distilleries that have opened up here in the last 15 years or so.
Well, and so I mean, when you think about different regions, Speysides tend to be a little more fruity. Highlands can have a little bit of peat, but they also tend to lean a little bit more on the floral side. Isla's, you're looking for peat on almost everything Isla puts out. And then I think Campbelltown and Lowlands kind of have a balance of all those notes. But it's kind of funny because they kind of go for that in those regions, which is kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool to see America. You go like, we got Texas whiskey. It tastes like Texas whiskey. We got Kentucky. It'd be kind of cool of that, but we're in America. We're going to do what the hell we want to do. So.
Yeah, but we do notice like Texas tends
Oh, there are
to,
some changes, yeah. I mean, think about the rye. Maryland rye is totally different than
Pennsylvania
the
or-
Pennsylvania or New York or out
or
this way
importing
too.
from Canada or Europe.
Exactly,
I mean,
yeah.
MGP rye is all from
Yep.
Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a Speyside whiskey.
Speyside?
Located in Dufton Moray,
Wow, that's a more.
and draws its water from the Robidoux Spring. I am not going to try and say these with a Scottish accent.
No.
It's impossible.
I think you did great.
Everything,
Thanks.
like
I appreciate that.
every accent ended up going like Australian.
Yeah,
Like,
now
it's
I
like
am
a
getting a little
Scotch
bit of clover honey.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
honey. This one is a little sweeter.
This one's sweet.
Yeah. It's good. I like the sweetness that comes from this one. I don't know. It's just good.
Yeah, they're
I don't know a
always,
lot about Scotch, so
they're always pretty soft on the palate. Usually have a nice, soft mouth feel. Obviously, we were drinking Scotch last night until midnight for me, so I've got a little bit of the drying effect in there, but not crazy. It does leave a nice little kind of syrupy note.
So, Rob, how many scotches do you have on the bar?
We have 6 up there currently. Yeah.
6 scotches.
Yep. We got 2 different Dalmores, the 12 and the cigar
Which-
malt. We got the Macallan 12. We've got the Balvenie double wood.
that one's good.
And
That's
then we have
I do like
Open
that one.
14, which I love that one. That's one of my favorites. And then we have the Lagavulin 16.
The Oban 14 and Oban 18 are both
So good.
really.
I tried that one last night, the Oban 14.
14?
That one was
The only reason I
killer.
didn't go with
Yeah.
18 on the bar was because the price difference between 18 and 14 was so great. I didn't want to throw a
Was
Oh,
it
it's
really?
price
massive.
difference so much.
Yeah.
So what's the price? What's this 15? What's the price on this one for the
I
Glenfiddich?
think it was about $70.
That's not bad.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think the 12 is down in that $35 to $40 range, and it is fun to, like, if you're going to get together with a group, buy a 12, 15, 18 of the same single malt, the same distiller, because it's a really good opportunity to kind of see how much more complex you get with just a
Yeah.
few years.
Yeah. Well, I always said that if you want to get into Scotch, obviously blended Scotches are easy and they're cheap. You can get it, like I said, Monkey Shoulder is cheap and it's not bad. But if you want to get into like single malts, start with like a Glenfiddich or a Glenlivet, because those are both a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. And then you can kind of move into like the Glenmorangies and the Macallans and some of those before you move into some of the other regions, because you'll find out pretty quickly if you like Scotch or not if you don't like that single malt note.
Octomore. That's what Breeden
Octomore,
said.
I love
that thing
Octomore.
is- yeah, I mean, like everybody knows, the most famous blended whiskey is Johnny Walker.
Yeah,
Right. They have almost all blends. They stopped selling their green label for a while, and I think they sell it again now. And that is their single malt. But all the rest of them, right? The Johnny Walker Blue.
That's the most expensive one, isn't it? Usually
Yeah,
the blues are.
usually $200 or more.
Yeah.
It's more than that now.
Is it?
Yikes.
Yeah, I think it's closer to 300 now.
Yeah. So it's it's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm usually a Cavassier guy.
Breeden's saying that Springbank out of Campbelltown.
Pass
is
the
phenomenal.
It's good, yeah.
I don't think I've had that one. Yeah, I like this. I think this is a nice. The one thing I do like about Scotch, you can sit easily on a porch in a hot summer day,
Yeah.
and drink Scotch. The proof
Easily.
point is
Yeah.
there. It goes down very nice. It works really well with a few drops of water, and Scotch on the rocks is very, very common.
Yeah.
To let it water down to a 40 to 50 proof, and just sit and sip it. And I will say I did have Glenlivet 12 with a lemon twist.
Oh, yeah.
Shockingly good.
I bet that was good.
Really nice and bright, and
It's already got that kind of floral, fruity, citrusy note to it. And I
So
bet
do-
that was really nice.
So do most people get it with the rocks or they get it neat?
It's hit and miss. Yeah.
it's kind of all over.
It just depends. I mean, if it's somebody that's like brand new to whiskey that's just trying things out, they're going to go rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if someone that's truly into the whiskey and want to taste it, they may go with just the. And some people like Glens. Some people prefer rocks classes
rocks
with them.
classic, yeah.
It just depends on what you like out of your Scotch, and then you still get the people that have the water on the side. They'll put a drop in because it does change it. Just one drop will change the entire profile. So Yeah, it just depends. Scott, I would say bourbon people are not near as, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but not near as nerdy as Scotch people. Scotch people are like, they want to go through the process. They have a ritual to Scotch a lot of times. Bourbon, it's like sometimes we're just like, let's just drink, let's go. And we still get that in bourbon too, but I feel like Scotch people tend to break it down a little bit more sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I did when I was first into Scotch.
Yeah, it feels like a more sophisticated kind of spirit. Mm-hmm. And I mean, some of that's just, by
Perception.
kind of history.
Yep.
Like, I mean, you got to remember, just having corn whiskey in America, that was from day one, right? I mean, the Whiskey Rebellion was the first march against the federal government after the United States became a nation. And it was all people upset about attacks on corn whiskey.
Yeah. I only had one drink, and I already feel like I'm better than other people. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, yeah,
It doesn't take much, Alan.
Scotch does. Yeah.
Say,
Alan
really?
wakes up
For
in the
you?
morning
No,
and
no.
feels that way.
I just wake up and piss excellence.
That's just excellence.
I know the feeling. Yeah, that's great.
I do feel a little bit more the white pepper building on this
Yeah.
as it gets into it some.
I'm getting a little more heat in it now, so
Yeah, it
We're
starts
getting
off
there.
so subtle. I'd call
It's
this
very
a
subtle.
great beginner cigar.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like if you're coming in and somebody's, saying, oh, well, I've never really smoked a cigar. I had Swisher Sweets back in the day or whatever. And, I want to know what it's like to have a legit cigar. This would be a great cigar for somebody like that. Yeah.
I think as we smoke it, though, the complexity starts kicking in. It's subtle complexity, but it's definitely complexity kicks in. I think it's a good cigar all around, personally.
I do too, and I like the
And I've been-
process of the Camp Aladino.
I do too.
Right,
Yeah.
the idea of getting something out there to specific lounges to kind of test a marketplace, and
Well, and this actually was the original blend for the 250th this year. And last second, Justo flipped it over to the other one. So they believed in it, but they just didn't. They had to pick one or the other, and Justo picked the other one.
I think it was better to go with something that had just a little bit more bold flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, Aladino's
For America,
definitely
yep.
not like the big bold flavors like that you're going to get out of some Espinosas.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this one saw the British coming.
We better punch it up a little bit.
Speaking of punch up, I'll say this: I had a Warhead 12 last night. It's been a few weeks since I've had one. I had one, and it wasn't like popped on the radar. I had one last night, and I sat there, it's like, oh shit, that just jumped into like easily it's maybe top 3 now.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
My
That's
man.
what's so crazy
So
about these
well.
things. I'm so glad we bought deep on all of them because they're changing so much already.
Yeah.
I had
we're all
I
gonna
started with
change.
the Avant-Garde last night.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
I think it's a good cigar. I think it's going to age well.
Yeah, hadn't tried it yet.
Yeah.
Definitely more medium.
It's definitely off profile for knuckle
It
sandwich.
is.
Yeah.
I told Scotty it was like the off menu.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's not bad, but it didn't like change my outlook on those. Like if I wanted to get somebody into the knuckle sandwiches, those would not be it.
But they'd be also one that'd be great to do a blind on
Oh yeah.
and smoke it blind, not knowing that it's knuckle sandwich because
Yeah.
you expect something when you smoke an Espinosa.
Exactly.
And I didn't expect it when
Yeah.
I smoked it the first time. I was the same way.
It went great with the Scotch though. I mean, I started
bet.
with the Glenmorangie 12. That one's what finished sherry,
La Santa.
La Santa. So it's a finished one, I guess. Went great with that because that's very sweet as well. And some of the other spicy ones went to 12 with those, and that was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why don't we get into
Yeah.
that?
Let's do it. Glenmorangie. Do it.
And it is. I double checked it. It's one of those. The spelling could be pronounced a bunch of different ways. It is Glenmorangie.
Actually, it's Glenmorangie.
Morangie. That's it.
Yep.
Morangie. That's
It can be
yes.
said anyway.
It
Glen-
can be said.
Glen
But
Mo
in
Ranger.
America, we call it whatever the hell we want to.
Yeah.
Right. Glen
Morangie.
Morangie. Morangie.
By the end of the day, you're just saying, pass it.
True. Of course, by then most of the bottle's gone because it's 90 proof. And
Yeah.
I do like Glenmorangie. I like their products.
I mean,
across the board.
things like this are just so easy drinking.
Yeah.
You know, I got to go to work today, so
You're gonna slow step
I'm
it.
spitting and I'm slowing. But yeah,
Yeah, I
was
had
like-
I've
oh,
got-
it is bourbon and sherry cask.
bourbon and sherry. That's what I
The
thought.
name is the La Santa.
The La Santa.
And it is bourbon and sherry cask.
I thought it was. I mean, it's got a little darker color than the 15, which is great. You got to attribute that to some of the bourbon cast that it's in, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the bourbon casks are always going to bring out more of that
Yeah,
color.
it's a little darker. It's only a 12-year. I think this one was 58. I think. Went
Yeah,
to,
I think that
not
they've
bad at all.
got.
Yeah.
I think that they have like 3 or 4 of these kind of named 12-year that have various finishes.
They do, yeah.
Is it? I don't remember the whole series.
I don't either, but I know they do have the different, because Glenmorangie and even Macallan, they do a lot of finishes, especially in sherry. Sherry's a big one over there.
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I like the bottle. I like the presentation. Comes in a box. Opens up nicely.
Yep.
It's pretty nice.
I see the one that I had, I still have. It's like less than a half a pour. I'm going to give Dallin to try because I don't think he's had it. It's a Glenmorangie Very Rare, or Extra Rare, whatever the one it is.
Is it 18?
18.
It's 18.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really
We had that one
good.
last night.
Well,
That one was
it.
killer.
It was on the table last night.
It's very, very good. It's definitely leaning more in the honey. It's not finished. It's more some of those honey, bright floral notes.
Yeah, this one is really like on the nose. You can tell
They're sherry.
if you're a
Yeah.
you're a bourbon drinker, this is probably going to be more into your
It's
wheelhouse.
100% why I picked it.
Yeah, yeah.
I looked up all the different ones that were like, what's closest to like a bourbon?
Yeah.
Oh, that is even taste.
Sweet. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
almost,
this one's
almost
solid.
rose petal a little bit in there. Yeah.
Yep, very floral. Very floral.
It's got a nice lingering finish.
And this is pairing really good with this cigar.
yeah, I bet it will.
This actually heightened
Does
a
it
little bit more.
kicks this up a bit?
There
just,
we go.
Just to the deeper flavors. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
nice
think
little
that
spicy
first one
retro
was-
there.
I think
Finally,
that first one was masking some of the notes.
yeah. This little retro here, very much. You said white pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sting your nose just a little bit, but not like cayenne. It's getting there. It's giving me more.
Yeah.
So it's getting
It's
a little.
trying.
Yeah,
Well, and again, I mean, we talk a lot about being able to pair things
Oh.
and figuring out what it is that's helping or hurting. I agree. The Glenfiddich 15 is it Fiddick or Fiddich?
Fittig.
Fiddick.
Fiddick, Glenfiddich.
I think so. That's
I think
what
it
I've
is
always
as
heard.
well.
Yeah.
But I think the Glenfiddich kind of tamed everything about the cigar, and just
A little overpowering
I
almost.
agree. I agree.
yeah,
I don't know if it's
even know that
overpowering. It just kind of fights
overpowering.
against it.
I think the flavor notes were so similar to the cigar and the whiskey that I think it just canceled out.
Don't know what to.
Really didn't taste.
Don't know what
much.
to pick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I got.
So an interesting note in the chat here from Breeden. He says 300 to 400,000 ex-bourbon barrels are shipped from the U.S. to Scotland on an annual basis.
That's pretty incredible.
Wow.
That's a lot of containers of barrels.
Yep.
Empty barrels. Yeah.
Just float them.
Just to make their
yeah.
scotch.
Yeah, just to make their scotch. Yep.
And that's the thing is they're aging their stuff usually 12 years minimum.
Yeah.
So they're using a lot of barrels. So there's a lot of stuff sitting back that ain't gonna be ready for another decade. So pretty awesome.
So it's probably one of those, if you're going to open up a Scotch distillery or whatever, it's going to take you a long time to
Yeah.
Oh,
recoup
yeah.
some money.
Yeah.
See, what
it's-
they need to do is, if they want to sell to the bourbon nerds in America, they just need to say these were aged in Weller barrels. Ooh, that tastes Weller.
It's Pappy. It's Pappy.
That's funny.
You guys aren't big Weller fans, are you? Is that
I mean, honestly, this last year, there's a
What
couple
gave
of
it
them I
away?
really enjoyed. I mean, that 107 this year was fantastic.
Yeah. So when I was at the track last night, one of my buddies' dad was like, "Oh man, I have this bottle of Weller and stuff, and it's the best thing ever." And I kept on thinking to myself, I think the guys hate Weller.
We don't hate Weller.
We
Yeah.
hate Special Reserve.
Special Reserve. The green label
Yeah,
is
it's not great.
it's bottom shelf.
Yeah.
Which is what it was originally. Like it was bottom shelf, and
The
just
death of the weeder.
yeah. There is something in this nose that I'm really, really liking. Like when you get really deep in, it's almost like a really, really maybe a light butterscotch note.
There's almost like a fresh plum in there too.
It's confectionery.
Yeah, I like before
Is it
when
more like
sugar would
buttercream?
actually turn
Buttercream?
to full caramel. Like
Yeah.
right at that point where it's about ready to become caramel. I feel like
You ever had actual candy floss and not cotton candy?
I don't think I have.
Have you? I'm sure you
think
have.
so.
Yeah, it's like the pulled
Yeah,
sugar
yeah.
strands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's candy floss. Now that's what they call freaking cotton candy. It's not
Yeah,
the same.
that's not a bad call. Yeah,
It's like that because it gives that like dusty, sugary, but
and
can
almost
kind
that
of
same
get
feeling in your
caramel.
tongue after you tasted it.
Yeah,
too. Yeah,
it kind of leaves a little bit of like dust on your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, this one actually has a little bit more, and it's the sherry, has a little bit more of the drying effect on the tongue.
Yeah.
But you would expect that out of sherry.
But
so.
it leaves a good, long-lasting taste in the
does.
back of the throat.
It is a long finish.
Yes.
Like
Man.
a very, very long finish. And it's one of those where it dries, but then your saliva just starts
Yeah, it
Yes.
does. Yeah.
flooding in.
It
Like,
doesn't just dry your palate out completely. You're right. Yeah.
I almost get like some like appley, like a gala apple or something.
Yeah, definitely red apple, not green.
Yeah, it hangs around.
Yeah.
Not at first, but the longer it sits there.
Maybe finishes out
Mm.
with a little bit of cherry.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that. It definitely hangs around a long time.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a
Yeah.
good 10 to 15, maybe even
Yeah.
20 seconds where you've got just
And
a
it
little
just
bit.
keeps changing as it sits there too.
Yeah.
Got chew on it.
How's this for you, Alan? I know you're a Scotch guy.
It's actually really good.
You like that?
I think it's a little more complex than the first one.
Yeah.
I think it has a little more tasting notes to it. Maybe because it's more closer to bourbon,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
there's the rose petal smell. You could kind of taste to it, but like it's a there's a sweetness to it that I'm trying to figure out what that is. Like in the finish, it's a sweetness, but I can't identify it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I thought kind of that caramely butterscotch.
I like it. I thought this was great
That was
for
good, yeah.
$58, $56, whatever it was. I mean, this
A
was like
very reasonable price
and I
on
mean,
a scotch.
Glenmorangie, they have so many different bottles. Like
They
it's
do.
so hard to pick one if you don't know what you're buying. Like
I'm not getting any lemon and cornbread out of it though.
Not in the cigar now.
Yeah, definitely.
I
not
did get
the
it in the first one though.
I could see like a muffin,
Yeah.
like a corn muffin.
I mean, that's
Not cornbread.
I mean, that's the same thing.
It's a
just
little different.
in a muffin form.
It's a little different. Like a real corn muffin with chunks of corn.
Yeah.
That's what you
Oh,
need.
versus
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
cornbread, which
That's what I was going for.
More grainy.
But I like the chunks of corn in my cornbread. So.
I do too. And jalapenos.
By the way, thanks, Alan. He got us some sweet corn yesterday, so we're all going
Hell
to be
yeah.
eating sweet corn the next day.
I went home last night and made some.
We're going to make ours tonight.
So I unfortunately, like I said, I don't have a grill like everybody else does at this
I know.
point. So I had to do the, boil. But I
Still
boiled
good.
in salt. I boiled it. I put butter in the water as well to kind of get it going in there. And then
I'm sure it's going to be good. That's the
Oh,
thing is
it was really
right
good.
now, if you're in Indiana, just go to your local farmer and buy some sweet corn,
Yeah.
man. This is the
My
best time of
father's
year.
sweet corn.
now here's the
So
thing
good.
that a bag you're supposed to get a daddy. It's called like a dad's dozen. So usually dad's dozen is more than 12.
Yeah.
My first bag I got 11.
Oh.
So I didn't even get a dozen.
So,
Yeah.
so the
first
wife
bag.
measured that one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well,
I forget the exact story, but the reason like a baker's dozen exists as a term
Yeah.
is food was, scarce, right? It's only we've been plentiful with food since refrigeration. Prior to that, it was considered a very, very serious crime if you go to the market, you go to the baker, and you get a dozen of whatever, and then you get home and you're shorted one. Like you can bring up criminal charges against the baker. And so the bakers would often throw in an extra to be sure that they got you at least your dozen.
I heard that one. I also heard that it was partly the scarcity at the time, and it was the bakers doing something for their community. They would give an extra one because they're trying to take care of their people.
Yeah.
I just
I've
heard they
that
were bad
before,
at
too.
math.
It could be that too.
Yeah.
So for the corn people next week at the Fishers Farmers Market, expect to hear from my lawyers. so I'm going to show
You will
up.
be tarred and
I
feathered.
want my 1 ear of corn.
One ear of corn.
Well, that dad's dozen, he went out for cigarettes and never came back.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there like,
Dude, I almost spit the scotch.
He's coming back,
he's
right?
coming back.
He's coming back.
3 years later,
Please.
I swear he'll be back tomorrow.
Oh,
Man,
jeez.
Daddy's an
that was
astronaut.
terrible.
I guess this is our last show.
Yes, you woke up spicy.
Thank you, YouTube. It's been nice.
All right, which one we go to next? The
The blue labeled one there, I don't remember what it's called. So
Glen Alachi? Glen Alachi?
Glen Alachi.
Oh, is that
That's the thing.
15?
You'll find you'll go to if you go to
I think it is a 15.
a good liquor store that has a bunch of different scotches. There'll be like 75 different Glens. It's just part of the region.
So why is everything hard to pronounce though?
Because it's
'Cause we're in
Scottish.
Scotland.
Okay.
Oh, that's dark.
So thank you to my good friend Rick.
That's really dark.
Rick doesn't even know that he's donating some of this today.
Thanks, Rick.
But he's okay with it, I know.
Thanks, Rick.
So
Great
this
guy.
is a little bit pricier bottle. I think MSRP is around 125, which you're going to see a lot of. Once you get to that 15-year range, most of the time you're going to see it go over the $100 mark.
Damn, that's almost got like a whorehound cola kind of nose on it.
Who you calling whore, buddy?
Yeah, I thought this one
that's
was
pretty good.
was really, really impressive. I have not seen this bottle before. I had not heard of it.
Oh wow, it comes right through on the palate too.
Yeah,
This
That's
one I
night
got a
and
lot of
day.
I got a lot of spice on this one too.
So-
It is like not allspice, but like
Yeah.
the mold spices, mold wine spices.
Explain to me what
Yeah.
a whorehound is.
It's a type
Yes.
of candy. It's an old
Okay.
candy. It's like an herbal candy. Think of Fernet in candy form.
Okay.
yeah.
and sweeter.
yeah. The nose
Fernet
on it is
candy?
definitely
Hell yeah.
like this has been the boldest nose that we've had.
Woo.
By far.
Is this
yeah.
a higher proof?
I don't think it is. I think it's still. I'm pretty sure it's still 90.
So it doesn't taste high proof.
I just got the whiff. The first whiff got me. It's like sticking my head in that vat.
92.
There you go. So just
92.
2 points higher.
That's good. It's almost got like
Sherry cask influence, a Space Side single malt.
kind of has a little bit of almost a coffee note in there. Mm-hmm. That's nice. I like that a lot. That'd be one I would buy and put on the shelf at home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I like that most of these have tasting and nose readouts on it. It's kind of nice.
So what's it say on this
The
one?
nose says dark cherries, golden syrup, and sweet spices, hints of toffee, glazed figs, and hazelnut.
Yeah,
I would
like it
agree
all.
with all of that.
100%. Yeah.
The taste says heather honey alongside orange peel, cocoa, and ginger with caramelized brown sugar on the finish.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't really picked out ginger
The
yet.
ginger is the one
only-
that's
But
missing.
I think it's there. I think it's more the spice side of
Yeah.
ginger versus kind of the
The candied.
Yeah.
Also, I was not getting any of the orange peel until he said that. Now there's orange peel. Yeah.
I totally skipped a couple words on the government warning. I thought it said your ability to drive a car and operate machinery will cause health problems.
Well, I mean that's not
I mean,
wrong.
It's not wrong.
I skipped the and.
and health
Yes,
problems.
driving will cause cancer.
Why not? Everything else does.
Thanks, Elon.
Great. California's going to put a warning label on the outside of every car now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Driving this
That'd be
car
hilarious.
may cause cancer.
You see a sticker in the
Well-
window. That must be a rental.
Well,
No,
while we're enjoying this, we had a pretty good week in sports this week, mainly just horse racing.
Yes,
Oh,
we
yes.
did.
So our boy Roy actually finished second, almost pulled it out.
Should've.
Another 15 feet, he had it.
Should have won. Got bumped.
He got bumped. You know what? He did not flinch though. That was
Yeah.
the best thing was he actually just kept racing.
Yeah.
And the
He
other
did a
horse
hell
went
of a
off
job.
stride.
The other off, yeah, he went off stride, bumped the cart. He went off back, and Roy just kept going. I'm like, he's figuring it out.
another
He's almost
20
there.
foot would have got him.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so. Yeah. So yeah, that was his best finish, or not best time.
Not best time.
finish, but not
Yes.
best time. Yeah.
But it was good to see him go out in the lead and then get pulled back a little and then
Yeah.
let him chase again because
Yeah.
that seems to be his MO is chasing people down.
Well, and that's John DeLong's MO, and that's also Ernie Gaskin's MO a little
Yeah.
bit too. Is like let him sit back and rest and then take off. I think honestly that could have been a race where John could have kept him out front the whole race.
Yeah,
'Cause if
going
he
from
had
the
nobody in
sixth
front of him,
slot.
I think he would have kept going.
Dude, yeah. He
and-
started out great.
He did. He did. It actually last two races he
Yeah.
led the first half. So
That's great.
He's right there. So we're excited to see how he does next week. We got this week and I think the following week before he has a break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 more weeks.
Yep. So hopefully we'll find out. We should find out later today what day he's racing. what
I
time.
already checked. I just checked.
Not
and
up yet?
It's not up yet, so
Okay.
we don't know when he's going to race. I
Okay.
assume it's going to be Thursday again because it sounds like they need like 6 days in between
I think so. and
each
that's-
race.
Can we do like race 4 though?
Yeah, no.
That'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah, that 10 o'clock race gets a little bit late. But I will say, man, the weather out there was absolutely freaking amazing.
Delicious?
Delicious. I
thought you were gonna go delightful.
It was
delightful.
It was delectable.
It was beautiful, man. It was. I mean, to the point where we were leaving, we're like, it's a little chilly out here. This is kind of nice.
It's been nice to get that reprieve from that heat. It's going to heat up a little bit, but it's going back down again.
It's coming back down quick. Yeah, I think we have like today and tomorrow, maybe like upper 80s.
I mean, technically, it's August next week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Summer's already almost
Not
over.
technically.
School.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah.
School
Yes.
starts in
It
a
is
week and a
actually.
half.
Week and a half, yeah.
God, this summer just flew by.
That sucks. That means I need to get propane.
Yep.
Yeah.
I better fill it up now before
Yeah,
it goes
pay that
up.
Well,
big
and,
bill.
and the Fever, they're playing great right now.
Yeah, they're
I
on a tear.
They're like what, 12 of 13, 12 of 14,
Something like that. Yeah, they're on a great
They're
tear.
playing really
So
well. The All-Star game, whether you like All-Star games or not, was actually kind of entertaining last night. It was kind of fun watching.
Entertaining depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the first like 10 shots were 5 3-pointers on one side, 5 3-pointers on the other side.
Yeah.
Then everyone thought I can shoot threes, and then there's a lot of misses. But I mean, it turned out to be a pretty good game.
yeah,
It was entertaining.
Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark breaking the WNBA All
Don't
Star
forget the
threes.
All-Star MVP Angel Reese scored 0 points last night.
She wasn't the
the only
no,
player.
it was John Quell
No,
Jones.
she
Okay,
wasn't.
I was like,
the only
no
player
way.
on their entire squad that did not score a point. I'm like, come on, Angel.
Yeah, she kept missing layups.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
Crazy.
I will say, if you're a fan of golf, we all tend to watch a little bit of golf in here. I don't know the kid's first name.
Oh, 21-year-old kid, man.
Koiven.
Oh, yeah, he's leading.
He is leading
He's
by
leading.
3 strokes. He
Yep.
shot a 61
One
yesterday.
Yeah.
He
But
is
there
a
was
baby.
also- there
He's
was-
an absolute baby.
He set the
Yeah.
back 9 record, didn't he?
He
Did.
did.
Back 9 record. But I will say yesterday must have been a scoring day because the leaderboard, there was like 63, 64, 65s across the board. So they must have been it must
Moving
have
day.
been perfect conditions for them yesterday.
Usually Saturday, sometimes it's moving day.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
get
That's
that
what they
pin
put
in
that
an easier
pin
position.
placements that
Oh,
you
they
can
had
go
a
at it.
292-yard par 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
way.
yeah.
So they were
yeah.
all driving the green. Yeah.
But they're not even
hate
using
that.
driver.
No,
they're
they're
probably
using
using 3-wood.
Yeah.
Some were using. There was a few guys using driver out there.
Weak.
Yeah. So that's going to be exciting
But-
today.
yeah.
And we're less than 2 months away from hockey, so everything's
are.
almost right in the world.
Almost there for preseason football.
Football's coming up soon. Actually, I think the first preseason's
the
it might be
13th.
exhibition, whatever, is August 13th.
Yeah.
for the
That's coming
Colts.
up.
Yeah, I'm not
So close.
I'm not much of a NASCAR fan,
No.
but they are out at Indianapolis Motor Speedway
Brickyard today.
for the
That's where
Brickyard.
Heine's at today.
Yep.
To catch it. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's not a good track to have that race.
Not for NASCAR,
Like even
no.
I know this is sacrilegious. I even find the Indy 500 sometimes to be boring in the middle of the race, where it's just everybody in a single aisle all the way around for laps after laps, and so that track for NASCAR, say there's no passing.
How fast do NASCAR cars
180?
drive?
180. No,
I
on
mean-
on Indy they drive 180. They go like 210.
210, I think.
So
215.
180 at Indy, and you're losing almost 50 miles an hour from their top speeds on. That's a long track for a car like that.
Yeah, they're 60 seconds a lap versus 40.
Jeez. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But they're also not going 500 laps. They're going
Correct.
400,
Yeah,
aren't they?
400 miles. so-
400 miles. Okay, yeah. So
Is it still called the Brickyard 400?
It is,
It's
yeah.
still okay. I didn't know. You know how everything always changes and becomes some
Yeah,
sponsor
it's
and
the
then,
the All-State Chevy NyQuil, presented by Crown Royal.
yeah.
Brickyard,
it should be
400
presented by
mile.
NyQuil.
Yeah.
It should be sponsored by NyQuil. Yeah, your sleepy time medicine.
Yeah, I
Those
never
are
watched
you get another
NASCAR
one?
either.
Actually,
Yeah.
I used to be a
What,
big
the Orphan
NASCAR
Barrel
fan.
next, Scott? Orphan?
Yeah, let's do the Orphan Barrel. Yeah.
So this is one from what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago? I got this. I brought this to the Scotch and Cigars event. It's a 25-year-old, and this Orphan Barrel company. What they do is they go out to distilleries all around the world, and they find these barrels that they don't know what to do with, and then they figure out ones they want, and they'll release them as a single barrel or a blend. This is a single barrel. And it's, like I said, 25-year-old Scotch. Does not say exactly where it is. Maybe you guys can read it. I can't read it. 91 proof. I always like the Orphan Barrel stuff. Some of them are really kind of they're always unique, a little different. So,
Well, it's talking about Fever too. Cedar Ridge in Iowa, the distillery, are releasing I think it was 64-12. I think it was just
Yeah, I
three.
think
I have to see it again. It was
yeah.
64-12 and whatever the rest is.
I'm trying to get it.
Well,
if you guys are listening to distribute that to us, please give me a call because I need to get that in
Yeah,
here.
I was confused on the release because, well, we already released our news release that it was coming out. Our email said it was coming out, that it was releasing the week of the 20th. And then you get on the website and it says it's coming out the 27th. But then it also says it's distillery only in Iowa. So
Which
if you
would not
don't know
work.
how to read, it's very confusing because for Iowa, it is not releasing into the state. It is
It's a
distillery
distillery.
only for Iowa consumers, but it is being distributed through Indiana Liquor Group here. So Cedar Ridge, go see Noble Wine and Spirits. It should be there tomorrow or sometime this week. So
Yeah, and I'm trying to see if I can get some from our distributor to find out if we can actually get it. If it's only through Indiana Liquor Group, then I won't be able to, but we'll find out as soon as I can get a response.
yeah, as far as I know, right now that's what they said. So let me
Okay.
see if I can find it again.
I mean, it'd be fun to have it. I mean, obviously, we're supporters of all Indiana sports, and Fever are doing well, and we want to support them. I'd love to have their bottle out here.
Cedar Ridge.
By the way, the very first thing I got on this was candied bacon fat.
Oh my
I
God,
think I remember
that's
that
crazy.
from last time. Yeah.
Yeah, like that was the nose. Eating,
Yeah, it
the
is.
very first thing I thought.
You know, did Brandon Whistler come with us to that one that we had? He brought candy bacon. I think he did, and we were like, "This is the perfect pairing."
Yeah,
I think he did, or maybe
maybe
he
it was
gave
we
to
just
me and
had
I
it
brought
here.
Yeah.
I think it was here.
So
Yeah.
the Cedar Ridge one is 74 corn, 14 rye, 12 malted barley, 90 proof. So we'll see. Straight bourbon.
What doesn't go well with candied bacon?
Nothing.
I mean,
everything goes well with candy bacon.
All right, see if we can find out where this is from.
Oh, yeah.
you can wrap cat poop in candied bacon and stuff and still take
We'll
a chance.
find out for you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll make some for you tonight.
Definitely like a candied on the palate.
I love the nose. You can get lost in the nose.
Yeah, the bacon fat doesn't come through on the palate the way that it does on the nose. Breeden mentioned that Orphan Barrel could be. They get barrels from everywhere, so you
Yeah.
can get bourbon, you can get Scotch, you can get. You just
Yeah.
got to kind of pay attention to the label to see what that particular.
And if you're ever looking for those, if you're a Total Wine guy, go to the glass case on the where you have the bourbon aisle. The next aisle over, there's a glass case. It's all the special stuff. They'll usually have at least one or two different Orphan barrels in there. Now it's not a cheap bottle. It's what, $250, $300
yeah, they're always
bottle.
a couple $100. Yep.
So it's not a cheap bottle, but they're good bottles.
So I don't know, Mike, if you can comment on this at least from the perspective of what like the rules say. But Breeden asked, will Caitlin get suspended?
Oh, I mean, it's
This
inevitable at this point, right? I mean,
Yeah,
so
she's gonna
she
have
has
one more
7.
attack.
Yeah, 7 technicals now. You get 8. It's a 1-game suspension. The thing that I don't know, which I have to find this out, I don't know if she gets to choose.
Which game?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the next game
I thought it was
or
the next game.
yeah, it might be. I don't know the actual. We'll have to look it up, but yeah, I mean, it's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Like
She
she
can't
even
stop.
said in her press conference after the last game with the Suns when she got her 7th. They asked her if she was worried about getting her 8th, and she was like, I mean, that's who I am. Like, not getting text, but like the way
Yeah.
that she plays and like the way that she banters, that's who she is. So like that's
don't
what makes
mind-
her play good. So
I don't mind the banter and stuff. I'm like, you've been playing probably basketball since you were 3 years old. Tell me one time when you arguing with a referee got the call changed.
right.
It's like,
Yeah, I mean, you don't get it changed,
yeah.
but I do think that there is something to be said about influencing
It
the
can
referees.
be, but sometimes she takes it over
Them
the
not
top.
paying. Yeah, I mean everybody does, right? Like
do.
especially in the WNBA, it's a little excessive at some points.
Now, I
but
will say since the big debacle on the aggressiveness happening in WNBA, since they kind of brought that to light, it's came down a lot.
I would say so. Yeah.
The last few games I've watched, I'm like, they're just not beating the hell out of each other anymore.
Yeah, I mean, there's still been some hard fouls, but nothing that they didn't play through.
the referees just need to do a better job of calling the foul when they need to call
Yeah.
it. Don't,
And
don't
then-
let stuff happen.
stop with these makeup calls, man.
Yeah,
I mean, the
that's
makeup
stupid.
calls on the other side are crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
that's refereeing 101. Except if you miss
Yeah.
a call down there, you got to have a makeup call. Now,
Yeah.
I wish they did. If Caitlin does get her 7th technical or 8th technical, that someone comes out with a red card That would be great. Just stand there.
Red card.
Red
Yeah.
card. That would be.
That's funny.
That
Just
would
think
be
too,
funny.
if you get the 8th technical, you're out that game too, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a good
'cause
question.
You have to get 2 techs to get it kicked out.
Yeah,
of the
because like
game.
a flagrant 2 is ejection,
Yeah.
but I don't
So
know
you
if
can play through the end of the game, and then you
I
have your,
think.
okay.
And then the next
Yeah.
game, or maybe you get to choose a game.
Okay.
let's see if we can find the rule.
You have to serve a.
That's
a
curious.
suspension.
Yeah,
WNBA 8th tech.
I do feel like they're on a run right now. I think they could actually make a run this year.
Yeah.
and it'd be fun too, and give a little bit of excitement for them, and then also coming into the Pacer season, with Hallie back and the team back in, they're going to have a little bit of hope, hopefully, to bring Indiana back into the basketball scene and really be, supporting all the teams.
I mean, I know the big news is LeBron James, the 76ers. It's like
Who cares?
who cares? I mean, like I said, Joel Embiid's only going to play 40 games at most.
Yeah.
I know you got Jaylen Brown, you
There
got
you go.
Maxey, you got LeBron James. Well, LeBron James is going to play 50 games probably.
VJ.
If that.
I mean, so because someone will sneeze on him, so he'll be out 2 weeks.
Yeah, Achilles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8th technical. Yes, you can play the rest of the game after receiving your 8th, unless it's a flagrant 2. But it is the next 1 game suspension.
Next game. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, and then subsequently after that, after each additional 2 technical fouls after that, so the 10th, 12th, 14th, etc., trigger another fine and an additional 1 game suspension.
So it only goes out 1 game each time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not
That's
as
cool.
aggressive as I thought.
Yeah, no. I honestly didn't even know about the 8 techs.
I was thinking if you got to
I
like
didn't know.
10, are they going to say you're out 5 games?
Nah.
Which could be devastating.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah.
Yeah, you may want to go ahead and get that 8th. That way you
get it out of the
yeah,
way.
well,
get it out of the
Let's say,
way.
does the counter reset at that point? You got to get
No.
another 7.
But they're only
it's
halfway
just
through the
each
season,
additional
right?
2
tech.
more. Yeah.
They're only halfway through the season, though, right?
Yeah, we're just hit about the halfway point. So,
I mean,
She just has to
she could have
realize
16
this.
by the time the end of the season's over.
I mean, in all seriousness, she has to realize this. You're probably not going to get the calls. So just play through it at this point.
Yeah. Just
keep
You're
playing, man.
not going to
Yeah.
if you haven't realized it by now, if like personally for her, if she hasn't realized by now she's not going to get the calls, then you
She-
just play through.
she's tough.
She is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is also she's learning how to be a leader. I mean, she's still this is her 3rd year. Mm-hmm. She's still learning how to be a leader.
It's hard to
You
believe
know.
somebody who's that prominent in the league. She's still only in her 3rd
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
what, 25?
I thought it was 4th year.
24?
23, I think.
23?
Yeah.
Is it 3 years or 4 years?
This is our
Three.
third.
This is her 3rd
This is
year.
the third year. That's
yeah.
it. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, young girl in her early 20s. I mean, she's the same age as Chloe, and she's the leader of their team. I mean, that's got to be a hard thing for her to figure
Yeah.
out. Yeah, so
Definitely.
Yeah, she's fun to
she'll figure it
watch.
out.
I mean,
she is.
Yeah.
And actually, I mean, that's the thing is like she's great to watch, and everyone's watching her. Kelsey Mitchell's crushing it.
yeah.
I mean, she's leading the team.
Yeah.
She's leading the league in
Averaging
most
28
25-point
points.
games. Yeah, what is it? It's 15 games in a row now,
Yeah.
25-plus points. I mean, that's insane.
And the
she's
Fever,
MVP
I think-
of the league numbers right now.
I think the
Sophie leads
Fever's tied for the most WNBA games over 100 points.
points.
Yeah.
So one more, and I think the records
they're the
are.
highest averaging team ever
It's
in
scoring,
the
right?
WNBA
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. It's
Sophie's
crazy.
leading the league at pointing at players.
Well, she is.
So
yeah,
that's
Most
that's,
points per
most
game.
Points,
Most
point-
points.
points per
Points
game.
per
is-
game.
Yeah.
I will say I feel like she got snubbed. I feel like she deserved to be in the WNBA All-Star game.
But you can't have, like I said, you can't have 4.
It's hard to have 4. But
Well,
I mean,
it's funny
I
too
do feel like
because
she got
she's.
snubbed.
I think she's 3rd for 3-point percentage
Yeah,
right now,
exactly,
and like
yeah.
didn't get the
and they
invite.
wouldn't let her even play,
Like,
even shooting the 3-point shot.
come on,
I'm like,
man.
come on. Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I'll have to go back and watch some. I didn't have a chance to watch any because we were busy Friday
I mean, there
and
was
Saturday.
long
But
stretch. You're like, come on, somebody hit a freaking shot. But then there was stretches where it's just like boom, 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 boom. You're like, damn, these girls can shoot. I mean, hell, even the big girls were going out there, out the 3-point line, hitting
Yeah.
threes. I'm like, okay,
well,
they can all
so
shoot.
yeah, the one that got MVP was Jonquel Jones from New York Liberty.
She had a hell of a game.
She's center.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a monster. Like
She
she can
is.
shoot from the perimeter, and
I
it's
mean,
insane.
she was what, two assists away from a triple-double.
Yeah,
And, I mean,
she's really
20-some
good.
points.
She's hard to
yeah.
guard. She's just a big girl. She's
Yeah,
just
she's
tall.
good.
Well, enough about Snooze Fest.
Shut up.
So
It was fun.
today is the the season finale for the Fisher's Freight Indoor Football League.
Oh yeah.
I always forget that
Yeah.
they
Yep, that they are even there. And
There.
Yep. So if they win,
They're fun.
If they win, they are in the playoffs.
I mean, at one point, arena football was like a big thing,
It was
like
Yeah.
a big thing.
Well, we had the Firebirds here.
Yeah, the
It
Firebirds
was a
and-
lot of fun to watch, but I've not been to a freight game yet. I'm like, I have not been out there yet.
I've had
It's a
free
good
tickets
time.
offered to me.
How's
Maybe you have,
attendance?
my brother-in-law have.
Yeah.
I just
How's
haven't.
attendance been for them?
Some are good.
about 2,500 to 3,000.
That's not
you
bad
know.
for a game like that, yeah.
No, it's not. It's about half full.
Okay,
So,
that's not bad for something like that. Yeah.
I know you don't historically like the bobbleheads,
correct.
but today is bobblehead day. So
Of course
snag
it
it
is.
and I'll put it on my desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll get you one.
Get yours.
Man,
It's
this
of the
thing
coach.
keeps getting better every time I take a sip of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's really really good.
It's so rich. I mean, that's the only word I can use is rich. The flavor on it's just bright and rich. I love it.
I don't know the word like viscous and stuff, but it feels thick. It
it's
feels
very thick,
thicker.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fatty.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fatty. Yeah, it's like ribeye. You know. Yeah.
Speaking of, I did went at the farmer's market yesterday. I did pick up a Wagyu ribeye,
Nice.
so I'm gonna see how that goes.
Good deal.
Now is it? How does it look? Does
It looks
like
looks-
the
marbled.
complete
marbling,
marbled all the way
complete
through.
marbling all the way through.
You can do it on your
looks-
George
Hey.
Foreman.
Is it thin?
No, it's about that thick.
Oh, and it's wow, and it's got all that much marbling
it's got,
to it.
Yeah, so I sat there. I mean, it was $80, so for a steak.
Yeah.
So
But
that's going
it
to
will
be
be.
that's going to be a real difficult cook.
Easy bake oven.
I'll just air fry it.
There you go.
Throw that $80 steak in an air fryer.
Talk about
do
great
you like
shade.
your steaks rare?
I am a medium kind of guy, but you know, with the
gonna be hard to get a medium on that
wagyu,
one.
with the
You can't,
wagyu, I got to
yeah.
be careful.
Yeah,
I got to make
go
sure.
medium on that one.
Yeah.
It will
so-
release so much fat so fast. Like you can put it in a completely dry cast iron. You don't need anything in there. Nothing. And what I would say is probably leave it out on your counter for at least 2 hours.
Yeah,
Like I'm sure it's in the fridge right now. Leave it out for 2 hours
Yeah,
so
room
it comes
temp.
up.
I
to,
usually, if I'm going to cook a steak, I make sure it's room temperature and
Yeah.
stuff before I cook it.
Yeah, I'd want to have that up over 55.
Yeah. The one thing I'm disappointed, I did buy some breakfast sausage patties from the Amish people last night, and I cooked them up last night. I should have brought them in. I forgot. But there's hardly any taste to it.
Oh, that's sad.
Like, you know, you get a
It's
Jimmy
just
Dean's.
straight- it's just
Yeah.
straight
pork.
sausage, yeah.
Yeah.
So you get a Jimmy Dean's where it has, you know, the
Seasonings.
seasonings and everything like that. But this one was just straight pork sausage.
What was that Breeden brought in that one time? Sage sausage.
Sage,
Oh, yeah.
That was so good.
yeah.
I should have brought
I
in.
like fennel in my
Yeah,
sausage
fennel.
too. Yeah.
If you like fennel and you like sage, you got to go have the sausage down at Ruth's. I remember Jen was talking about
Yeah,
that
we got to
the
go
other
there.
day.
Maybe next
Ruth's?
weekend.
Ruth's
Yeah.
Cafe down
Okay.
on
Oh, yeah.
down there in Keystone.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Maybe that's where we'll go this weekend.
So
Yeah.
I did bring in some Wagyu sausage as far as like the summer sausage.
Oh, nice.
I got a little.
That was wet fatty.
It was wet fatty. I mean,
Yeah.
it was.
It was like you get done eating, you're like, I gotta
Your
go wash my
hands-
hands.
yeah,
or
your
else
hands
they're
are
all
all-
wet. It was.
Yeah.
It was definitely
Fatty.
fatty as hell.
Yeah.
But it was good.
It was good.
Tasted really good.
Yeah.
You know, the farmers markets obviously very very popular. Do you think if you go to farmers markets on like the East Coast, it's like a lot of seafood? You think you get
God,
like,
that'd be great,
It
wouldn't
probably
it?
has-
like fishmongers there? Yeah.
They would have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think so.
Hey, if
Yeah.
anybody's listening to us from the East Coast, chime in some comments at some point and let us know. Like, you know, are they? If you're down in the Carolinas, you go to the farmers market on the coast, are you getting blue crab? That would be awesome.
That would be really cool.
So like Breeden told me yesterday because he was there yesterday too, but we didn't see each other. I think he was there before I was. He told me that there was a couple of Vietnamese people making the spring rolls there. I didn't see them. But he said they were in the back and stuff. So it's gonna be. It's like I'll see if you're legit or not.
We should go try it.
Stuff. You could be a fake Vietnamese.
I've had
and stuff,
your
so.
mamas before, and they're damn good. So
Well, you had the ones close, which is
the
over.
ones
It's
you
called,
made is your mama's. Yeah.
well, it's called Egg Roll One, over in the east side off of Emerson.
Is that kind of like Speedy Gonzalez #9?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's called Egg Roll One, where they make Vietnamese egg rolls. That is
okay.
that is the closest.
Okay.
I would say, and it's legit. It's not like you could tell it's hand rolled because each of them look different, so it's not mass produced.
As it
And
should
so,
be.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's the closest thing to.
God, now
my
I want
mom's
egg rolls.
So Heine chimed in. He said, cheers from IMS.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Hope that you're having a good time out there, and I know you're tailgating, so hopefully you're eating some good food and knocking back some cold ones before the race. Hopefully it's a good race today. Hoping for a good one. We'll see.
Yeah.
A nice clean race, at least.
Yeah.
Robin's racing.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So this has picked up a little bit.
It has.
Yeah.
It's picked up, now getting to the final third, halfway through. More white pepper.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot more spice now.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
spice, more white pepper than anything
Yeah.
that I'm tasting.
I still get the herb notes. I know you guys haven't
yeah.
picked
No,
it up too much.
No, I
but
am now, yeah.
Yeah, I would almost say I get a touch of like burning sage.
There's
in it.
almost a little clove.
Yeah.
I think I could see some clove in
So-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of pepper.
So I would say if you do get this cigar, be patient with it.
Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Give it
oh,
a chance.
yeah.
Be patient.
That's the thing is like we're tasting through it and we're really trying to break it down. Most people are just sitting there hanging out and smoking.
Yeah.
This thing's burning great. It's
Yeah.
smoking great. So you're going to enjoy it regardless if you want a strong cigar, mild cigar, whatever. I think it's going to be good enough to where you're going to sit here and enjoy it and relax and never had to retouch it up or anything yet. So good cigar.
I think I did twice, but that's just because I feel like I'm puffing on it.
Oh, yeah.
Aggressively.
This is definitely one you want to slow down on.
Yeah.
If you, especially on a milder cigar, if you start over puffing on it, you'll get some charred notes, or it will just stop smoking. And some people think, oh, I have to puff harder when it stops
No.
smoking. No,
Tunnel
let
it.
it sit, because what you've done is you build up a hard crust of ash on there, and you cannot pull smoke through it. So let it sit. Sometimes you let it sit for a minute or two, and you pull it back up. You don't even have to relight it; it's just ready to go. It just has to get that stuff broken down to be a little bit lighter on the ash.
Easy, baby. Take it
Easy,
slow.
baby, take it slow.
Beat it. Who needs you?
Maybe at a medium pace.
Bob.
we can't play that video, but
No.
Alan did come over and join us at karaoke on
What a great time.
on Friday. Yeah.
Slow night. Turned
Right.
busy.
Well, Friday was National Tequila Day.
It was.
And
It's been a
special
busy weekend.
Thanks to Antonio and all our friends over at Hacienda Vieja. Me and Janelle, Mike and Jen went over, and Antonio was about ready to leave because he wanted to go drink some tequila, and nobody was there. And then all of a sudden he heard our voices, and he came over and he, I don't know, grabbed 3 or 4 different bottles of tequila, and we sat around and drank some tequilas. We had a Class Azul. It was
The
what do
gold.
they call it? The Reserve.
It was gold something.
Yeah,
Gold reserve.
Gold Reserve, I
Goldschlager?
think.
Yeah. Gold Schlager.
It was easily my favorite Class
Yeah,
Azul.
so good.
And we've had pretty much all of them because Antonio carries all of them, and some of them were very, very expensive. But this was just, it was perfect.
Let's see. I know I sent the pictures.
Too many bad nights on tequila for me to, like, I don't mind tequila, but it's one that I feel like if I just even have a couple shots, I feel like I'm gonna get sick.
Do you ever just sip on tequila like what you're doing with Scotch or bourbon?
No, I can't, because I think in my mind I need to shoot a thing.
I will tell you, there is a massive difference between your shooting tequilas and your sipping tequila.
There is, yeah.
And you can sit and just sip and appreciate a fine tequila. Like, it is possible. We did it and enjoyed all of them, the pours that we
In
had.
between each drink, do you put salt in your hand?
Nope.
Not when-
No
not
salt,
when we're
no
sipping.
lime.
Well,
Not
see,
when we're sipping.
for me, it's like I like sipping on a good añejo or extra añejo, or
Yep.
even like a what's a Cristalino process where
Yeah.
it's tricking your brain a little bit.
There are some
But-
reposados that you can sip on.
And they're not bad, but I typically repos I like that in a margarita.
Yeah.
I just
So there was-
repos work great in a margarita for me.
There was one that we kind of finished with before we left for the night. It was a Patron. It was XO Cafe. It was a
Oh.
coffee liqueur tequila.
Ooh,
It was
that sounds
insane.
actually
That sounds
interesting.
really
You would
I've
love it.
seen it so
Both
many
of you would
times.
love
I
it.
never had it, and
It was
he
so
got it,
good.
and we were like,
It was
Wow.
so good.
I mean, does it have that hint of coffee in it?
Not
Oh,
a hint.
100%.
It's
It is
iced
coffee.
coffee.
Okay, then,
And then-
And
that's
you would think
something-
iced coffee and tequila
That
doesn't
one.
work.
We
but
had the Cava de Oro's extra age on Yeho. That's the one that kind of tasted like marshmallow a little bit.
Yes.
So we did a side by side with that one and the cafe, and it was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would love probably both of those.
I definitely would love the coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to try. You got to get the coffee.
And that's available everywhere.
Yeah, I can't imagine
it's
that's a
available
very
everywhere?
expensive bottle.
You can find it at pretty much any liquor store.
Ooh.
The Patron. Wait, just look for the Patron style bottle.
Yeah.
And it's
$30 a
it's
Total
black.
Wine
There
at
you go.
Black XO Cafe. Worth it.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
You put that in your morning coffee.
You could.
Yeah,
Easily.
it's so good. You just drink it like a cold brew.
I was very surprised that the
Oh.
tequila flavor worked.
With coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like they would compete with each other.
It's not something you would think to do,
No.
but I loved it. It was
They
great.
they did a great job.
It
with
was
that.
amazing.
Want to
Yeah.
hit us up on a commercial?
Yeah, I think I got one more in me.
All right, let's see. What are we doing next? You want to do the cast drink?
Yeah, I think we'll go with cast strength.
Final Third Cigar is Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. Come to Final Third for a selection of over 20 different Aladino cigars, including the Cameroon, a wonderful cigar with nice light flavors. Make sure and visit Final Third, the Aladino exclusive cigar lounge for Indiana.
Thank you, Aladino. Appreciate
you,
your
guys.
sponsorship as always. And
Appreciate it.
our other sponsors, Spencer Lee's, Deadwood Live, Harris Hoosier Park and Casino for keeping the suite open for us out there.
Appreciate you.
Keep an eye out on the emails for when we're going to be there. We know it's Tuesday nights is when we've traditionally been there, but having Royal Rebuff out there running, it looks like we're kind of transitioning to Thursdays quite a bit. So
Yeah,
if
until that
you're looking
changes.
for us, just keep an eye open on the weekly email to see when we're going to be.
I always love when the guys giving us those shout outs.
Yeah.
Stuff, yeah. And
They do a great job
Royal
out
Rebuff
there.
has a fan base out there tonight.
Michael
and
up there in the
Yeah.
booth is putting Final Third out there on the big speakers.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. So this
Ooh,
one,
that's a fruity nose.
yeah. So this is
a weird
Highland
cork.
Park.
This is a twist cork.
Oh yeah, like a twist top, but it's a cork.
It's pushed. That's weird.
Yep. This one is a high proof. You want to figure out the proof on that?
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
62.1%
62.1% alcohol.
There you
so
go.
you're at 124.
Yeah. So
I
this
can't
is
add. I just said 112. I don't know why.
whatever. So definitely, this is it's finished in
13 year
bourbon barrels.
European oak sherry butt.
Hey, with that
Yep.
cherry nose, it has to be a wild turkey barrel, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Selected by Bourbon World 2021.
Yep. So this bottle, I've really enjoyed it.
That's really good.
Boom, boom.
There's a little
man.
smoke in that.
I forgot to
It's
pour
a
any.
slight Highland smoke in there.
It's very smoky,
Yeah.
but it grows hair on your chest pretty quick.
Well,
wow.
Yeah, we went 30 points up on this one.
Definitely cherry notes. I would not be surprised if it was a turkey barrel.
That's good.
I mean, this right here is a great one because it brings in a lot of bourbon notes, but it still stands very strong as a Scotch. It's got peat. There's definitely peat in there. Not
Yeah.
like aggressive. It's
No.
not an
It's
Ardbeg
not Ardbeg,
or a
Lefroy.
Lefroy.
Yeah.
But it's definitely got the. Can you taste that peaty, smoky?
It's very smoky.
This one
Yes.
to me is more like campfire smoke, where Lefroy, Ardbeg, some of those other ones get to be more. You
man.
definitely taste the peat smoke. It's
Yes.
more vegetal.
This has a crazy, like, peppery note.
Oh yeah,
Man,
there's a lot in this bottle.
yikes. That
a
was
lot.
crazy.
Yeah, this was actually my second bottle of this that I bought.
That's pretty good.
I
like
enjoyed
that.
it that much. It was really, really good. And I think it was, what was the liquor store that used to be over there in Carmel that got bought by Big Red?
Market District.
No.
not
No.
Market District. This is one that Davey was at.
Yeah, up there on like Carmel Drive or
Got
something
bought
like
by
that.
Big Red. Yeah,
Yeah.
what the hell
Vine
is
and
the name of that
Table.
place?
Vine and
Vine
Table.
and Table.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so Vine and Table used to have and they still have good bourbon. It's now a Big Red location. But it was a really, really unique liquor store that had
It
a
was.
huge Scotch selection. I mean, massive, one of the biggest I'd ever seen. And
Is that when you got
this
that
was-
one?
Yeah.
On, like, super sale?
Well, I got one at regular price. I think it was like 160, and then they had so much of it, they ended up once Big Red bought them, they dropped the price to like 75.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
All day long.
Yeah, I just had to get it gone.
yeah. They were just looking to transition the store and change
That's
it.
great.
But yeah, it's bold. There's nothing subtle in this one. It's not your typical Scotch.
No.
But it does have all the great Scotch notes that you're looking for. Long finish.
That's
to
really
it.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that one too.
Rob, I don't know if you talked about this, but I know it's been a couple weeks. But have you even talked about your time in Journeyman?
Not
On the
really
show?
much, yeah. We'll have a show on it sometime, yeah.
Yes,
We need to talk about
yeah. Will Breeden asking about the Highland Park single barrel. I don't think it's a single barrel. I don't remember. Did it say single barrel
Yep.
on there? Oh,
Yep.
okay. So yes, it is that single barrel. And yeah, you're right. It is a banger. It's absolutely phenomenal.
So
Yeah,
was
that's
this
a
a
single.
Vine and Table pick?
No, it said bourbon something.
Oh, Bourbon World. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Which
Bourbon
was,
World.
I think that's what they called their.
Oh, that was their group, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
that
was it?
their
I didn't know
group.
that.
Yep.
Bourbon
Interesting.
World.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yep. Just a big, bold, aggressive. And you are finding more scotches out there that are barrel strength.
Yeah.
That was never a thing. I mean,
No.
15 years ago,
No one
you
wanted it.
You would not find anything barrel strength.
That's 100%
in
for the
Scotch.
American market.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not drinking it over there.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
It's good.
Yeah, it's.
That is, yes,
I
thank you.
haven't tried. I mean, it probably even opens up with some of the fruit notes if you put a drop of water or two in it. I think I remember doing that previously in it.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Yeah, yeah. It definitely brings
It's
out
strong. I mean, it's strong.
Yeah. Is it hitting you?
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
what we normally drink, like on the show, Alan. Or is 120 proof?
I know.
See,
But
now-
I mean, we jumped
But it's
up-
usually
yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
Right. We
Yeah.
don't just go drinking, 590 proofers to 120 plus.
This kind of has a similar kind of peat level of the Lagavulin 16. Although Lagavulin 16 is definitely more on the fruity side, the lighter side. But this actually goes with a cigar. It's not going to overpower your cigar at all. Mm-hmm. I almost brought the Ardbeg Ugadal, which I love that bottle a lot. But I knew as soon as we took a sip of it, we're going to be blasted for the day.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a spicy retro.
That one got you.
That one
huh?
got me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I taste it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, this definitely ramped up
Yeah.
towards the final third.
Even the
That's crazy.
the retro is pretty spicy.
Man.
Well, and I'm sure the whiskey did something.
yeah,
like
that definitely cleared me out for sure.
Well, we do have a couple
Yikes.
things that are changing a little bit this coming up here. So Friday, August 7th, we had Nick Lamonti. He actually had a previous engagement he had to go to, so he's not going to be here on the 7th. But we got James Smart back. He's the Johnny Cash guy. He's going to be back out here that night. If you missed it the first time, come and check him out, man. He's really, really good at what he does. So come out here on August the 7th, listen to James Smart. You'll enjoy it, I guarantee it. And then let's see what else I got on the calendar here. All right, here we go. Well, maybe.
Calendar.
All right. And something else I just wanted to share and to thank all you guys too. All the people who have actually reviewed us on Google. We actually got #1 cigar lounge in the state of Indiana.
Yeah.
Google. I mean that's kind of insane, but it's all because you guys putting out your reviews. It was all based on 100% customer reviews. So that was really kind of cool to see that come through this week. The horse, Artisanal del Tobacco's new to we've talked about that a little bit already. They're new in the humidor. We're selling them like crazy right now. And honestly, all the ones that we got are regular releases. So these are not going to be ones you can try them and love them and never get them again. So that's going to be nice to have those in here.
El Popo.
El Popo.
El Popo.
The 7th annual Blazer 88 charity ride is August the 22nd. It's going to be at the American Legion Post 391 in Fortville. And then they're going to have live music, all kinds of stuff going on there. We're going to try to get out there for that. I would love to be out there to support those guys. But if you're looking for something fun to do, that would be a great time to get out there. If you have a motorcycle, get in on the ride there. It'll be a lot of fun. Way Out Beer Festival is coming up September the 19th. We're going to have a booth out there, so we're excited to be out there. If you like, try some really weird beers.
Where's
That's
the-
a
where's
great
that
place to
at?
be.
Like, where's-
Downtown Lapel.
Downtown Lapel.
Yeah.
Way Out
Actually,
Beer
I think
Festival.
it grew enough to where they're moving it, right where Pax Virum is, they're moving it like 2 blocks north. There's a massive church out there that has a big parking lot. Thinking they're going to be moving it out there because it's gotten so big.
Nice.
And then let's see what else I got.
So just
here.
come, go to your service, come out of the church, go get drinking.
There you
Exactly.
go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then we have the McAuliffe Orange event scheduled for September 24th. So that will be the release party for the orange coming out, which is one you guys are going to have to smoke. It's fantastic. Supposed to be getting a few for the podcast to do beforehand. So we'll do that on the show here hopefully
Nice.
in the next few
Yeah, I
weeks.
love that.
That's it so far.
Yeah, join us next Sunday, August 2nd. We'll be joined with Jonathan Massano from K-Luke.
Yeah.
So we're
he's
doing
gonna be in
K-Luke
town.
next weekend.
And if you're looking for things to do on Friday and Saturday, they're going to be having an event down at Red Barrel with Alex down there. Nick's going to be down there signing bottles and doing a special release. And then the next day on Saturday, they're going to be doing an event at Ray's down at Rural Inn.
There you go.
So you have 3 days in a row. He's going to be doing stuff here in Central Indiana.
Yeah, love that.
And he's a great guy. Come and meet him because you'll enjoy talking to him.
Well, I got a bolt. Do you guys want to carry on without me, or
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, we'll finish up here. in a
Yeah,
minute.
we only got about another
just
15 minutes.
hit in stream afterwards?
Oh, jeez.
It's up to you, Alan. So yeah, I got to
You
head
got
to work.
this.
So
All right.
No worries.
great joining you guys.
All
Great
right.
Scotch day. But
See you, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta go do some work now. So gotta get set up for the week. So
Have fun.
yeah,
Have fun.
we'll see you guys
Glad you
later.
made it.
Cheers.
See you, buddy.
All right.
Man, I'm just digging this Scotch.
It's good. It's very good.
It's working for
The
me.
peat is so subtle on it that it does not take away from any of the fruit notes, and there's like a blackstrap molasses note in there that's really nice.
Yeah, it reminds me of a Scotch that I can't quite put my finger on right now. There's one that's kind of up this style, that kind of mid peat range.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it either. It's not the Bunnahabens, is it?
I don't
Nah,
know.
maybe
We've
not.
got that one here.
Or one of the Brooklatties, maybe.
Probably a Brooklotti.
Probably Brooklotti, yeah.
yeah.
I can't believe we don't have a Brooklattie out here.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, as many bourbons as are,
There's even
You're-
that many more scotches.
It's crazy the number of scotches that there are.
I mean, hell, we just tried one that I've never even heard of before a minute ago. Another Glen. I'm like, hell.
Oh yeah, the Glen.
Yeah, get your microphone, buddy.
Malachi.
So now that I'm producing the show,
Yeah.
it's the time that we dance.
We dance.
See, I'm changing the format here.
Oh man,
Yeah.
do not put Alan in charge of the
Hans
show.
in front. We're
Terrible
going to pump
idea.
you up.
Man. Wow.
Yeah, so we're, again, this next week, as soon as we find out when his race is going to be, we'll let you know we're going to be out there. Hopefully you can come out to the track and hang out with us. We had a nice crew out there this last week. I mean, probably 15 people or so come out and watched, and it was a really good time. Hopefully we get our first win under our belt here in the next week or two.
Yeah, it'd be nice to
getting
have
so
a win
close.
before the break. Now,
I think
Is he eligible for
qualified
Cyrus?
that's what I'm was about ready to bring up.
Yeah, I think he might be with a second place.
With a second
finish.
place finish, I think he might now be eligible to run an Indiana Sire Stakes race. So there is commitment to growing horse racing in Indiana, and as part of that, the Standardbred Association and the state of Indiana supports breeding of racehorses in Indiana by having the Indiana Sire Stakes races. So there are 2-year races that our purses have been $15,000 and $16,000 for the race.
Yeah.
They are $46,500 for the purse for 2 years, which is really high for a race of 2-year-old
Two-year-olds.
horses.
Yeah.
But it's a great way to promote horse racing in Indiana, to try and get more people involved. If you're curious about the fractional ownership and what that looks like, grab one of us.
Yeah.
Right? Come into the lounge, find us, and we're happy to talk about it. The entry point, like lots of people are like, oh, you've spent a bunch of money on a horse. Nope. No, we did not. We're all
No.
just dipping our big toe into the water, so to
Yeah.
speak, to be able to see what this is all about. And we're having a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
I've talked to a number of people that once they found out that it's barely into a 4-figure dollar amount,
yeah.
they're like, wow, that's really interesting.
And plus, when you talk to them about some of the perks that you get,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot with
lot of perks.
Hoosiers, Harris Hoosier Park and Casino, and then there's the Indiana Standardbred Association. They have
Yeah.
a lot that you get. So
You really get a lot. Yeah. I mean, I've already used up a lot of what we spent in on it, just in different things like they have dental and eye insurance. They've got chiropractic care.
Yeah.
You go in there every day. You go in there, you print off a coupon,
25%
off of all your food. I mean, that jumps up really fast.
Yeah.
And you get $20 every month for whatever you want to use it for there
food.
too,
Yep.
for food. And then you have like
$20 of free slot play.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So they're really trying to encourage people to get out there more. The other thing too is like when you're an owner, you can actually go back in the back and see your horses and
you
go
can
back in the
take one
barns,
guest.
Take one guest with you. They have a cafe back there, and they're always doing special stuff for owners back there. And so I mean, there's a lot going on there as an owner that I think a lot of people may not utilize, but it definitely is worth the value of the money you're spending on what you're getting into it.
Yeah, and it's fun.
And it's fun.
Man, I swear I felt like my legs were shaking me to death watching Roy come around there and almost winning. I mean, it's just kind of a different feeling when you have a part ownership in that horse.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like your investment is for the horse, for his training, for his food, all the stuff he needs, medical care. But when he starts winning or even finishing top 4, that money's coming back.
Yeah.
And it, obviously as a fractional, it's not coming out in big chunks, but it comes back to
This is not to get rich.
No.
It
No,
is something
but the way things are
fun to
looking, we
do.
might get to the point where we break even. And guess what? We were out there having a good time breaking even. That's pretty awesome.
See, I kind of equate it, like I said, I don't have any kids that I know of, according to Maury Povich. It's a no. So I don't
Thanks,
have any
Maury.
kids. But I sit there, it's like, this is how you feel if you have a kid and they're playing a softball game or baseball game or any kind of game, and you feel nervous for them out there. Like, I'm just pacing back and forth.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then you're like, you get second, you're so like a little proud papa.
Yeah.
So
Well, and that's the thing too is like, I know a lot of people, they don't know anything about horse racing, and they go out and, oh my gosh, those horses are treated so badly. These horses are pampered.
yeah.
I mean,
They
every
really
one
are.
of these horses were bred in a racing family, so they want to run.
Yeah.
They want to go out and run, and they are treated like little babies. They're not abused in any way at all. I mean, there's rules in place for racing of not hitting your horse. So I mean, these horses
Yeah, I
are
think
taken
3
good
times is
care
all you
of.
can do.
Yeah, and it's literally just taps to kind of keep them in line.
Yeah,
Get their attention.
Yeah, that taser gun does not hurt. And so
No.
Wow.
But I mean, I think a lot of people are, they think like dog tracks, the old dog tracks where these dogs are just
Yeah.
abused, they're just out there running. It's not like that at all. These horses are so pampered.
I mean,
and you know
even-
what? If they can't race, guess what? They retire to the farm, and they're just like farm horses that they get to hang out and live their life.
Yeah, even like after the race, John DeLong brings the horse over to us because
Yeah.
we're along the fence. Horse looked like he was like, hey
guys."
how you guys doing?
Yeah.
Like, he was just hopping around a little bit. and-
Yep.
Yeah, actually, they had a silent auction this week for a group called the Indiana Standardbred Transition Alliance. I don't think it was actually that. I think it was just the Standardbred Transition Alliance, and it's for horses that are transitioning out of racing.
Okay.
So they raise funds and they donate to be able to have these horses placed in, farms or whatever, where it basically is a pet.
Yeah.
For the last of its life after it's done racing. Because we've got, you've got geldings. So geldings are males that are castrated. So they're not going to go out to stud. They're not going to be used as breeding horses.
They're married.
Yeah. So once they're done with their 9 years, once they hit 9 years of racing, I think is what it is. So 11 years old, they're retired. You cannot take a racehorse past that time frame. And then they transition into a comfortable life of kind of being a pet for a family. And there's lots of horse people out there. A lot of horse people.
And, again, in racing, horses, they're allowed to race till they're, is it 12?
I think it's something. It's 11. It's basically 9 years of racing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 9 years of racing. So, 11. But I think when they turn 12, they can't race anymore. Period. Horses live to be 25, 30 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have a long, nice retirement life. After you've done racing, you're on a farm. You're enjoying life. There are not very many places in the world that have wild horses anymore. I mean, There are places.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
are places, but not. I mean, in America, not.
There's
very
still
many places.
the Mustang horses that roam wild out in the west.
Yeah.
They have a preserve
Yeah,
out there.
they do there, and they also have some of the horses still out there in the Outer Banks of Carolinas.
Yep.
There's still some out there, but in the most part, in the central part of the country, they're all domesticated horses. So I mean, these horses are being taken care of. So again, I don't want to belabor that, but they're not being abused. They're being taken care of, and we just get to go out there and enjoy watching them do what they love to do.
Yeah, and again, if you're ever curious about that, if you've felt like that's the case, but you want to get firsthand experience, come to the track. Come
Yeah.
find one of us. We'll take you back there. You
Absolutely.
can see exactly how they're living and how
Yeah.
they're being taken care of. And
Eating their carrots and apples because
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good day.
yep.
Lisa's trying to figure out the whole superstition of how many carrots and apples we should give him before the race.
Well, this
So-
was my first time I actually took my bourbon down to the trackside.
Yeah,
So now I have to take a bourbon with me every time.
every time. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
we got
I
seven.
wonder though, like I said, is it, maybe obviously Amanda, Emily, or or is there a strict routine on race day that they
There
go
has to
through
be a routine.
and they're not supposed to eat certain things. I know that, like Lisa said, they can't drink.
Well,
for like
I asked Lisa that. Yeah, eat, and they don't want to eat a lot of food because obviously they don't want to be crapping on
Yeah.
the track. But it's I don't know how strict that is. I'm sure the training process is probably more aggressive than the eating process for them.
Yeah.
Because I mean they eat when they eat. They're probably not. They're probably eating in the morning, eating at night.
Yeah, I didn't
So-
know like on game day, like hey,
Yeah.
this is we have them on a strict
That'd be a question
rule
we should ask
and make sure that you
Amanda.
don't overdo it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I was curious about that aspect because I
Yeah.
mean when Lisa said that hey they can't have water so they don't pee on the track while they're racing a few hours before they actually race.
Yeah.
Is there food they're not supposed to have before the race, kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I'm just always curious about that.
Well, she did ask, Amanda, is it okay to feed him carrots and apples? She's like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Before the race, that's totally fine. Again, we're giving them a couple carrots, a couple pieces of apple.
Yeah.
It's not much.
So when I was at
there
track,
are thousands of pounds.
when I was at the track yesterday, with a buddy of mine, and they asked, well, has a horse had an accident on the, like with that jockey or the rider behind him, has it had an accident? It's like, I've not seen it,
It has happened though.
but
yes.
Have you
Yeah.
noticed there's little flaps, so that didn't happen as hard as it used to.
Oh,
Probably.
you mean like accidents like going to the bathroom or accidents
no, going to the bathroom
And
on
then
the
on the horse
rider
behind him.
behind.
yeah, that does. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
will
that's
happen.
why they have the little
They had the little windshield wipers on their goggles. Yeah.
yeah.
that's why
They
they
have
have
a little
those-
kind of basket
the
that's
mud
part of the
We
the
have,
cart there.
Oh, Amanda said her and Ernie would love to come out and talk to her when she gets a response about fractional ownership.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So
Yeah.
if we get some interest, we can schedule a date and get everybody out here and
Yeah.
and teach you about fractional
That'd be
ownership.
great.
See
I
what
would love
that's
to have
like.
him back out here. Yeah, I mean, Ernie's a pretty quiet guy, but when he starts talking about horse racing and training, he is all the words, and he is amazing at what he does. And everybody out there respects the hell out of him.
Yeah.
So he's a great guy to learn from. And honestly, Amanda, she's a hell of a trainer. She's a really great trainer. So they're doing a good thing out there. And, hopefully we see Roy pull up a win for us soon. If not, he's already done a great job. So
Yeah. He'll get a win.
he
Hey,
will.
Lisa, did we find out that does Roy now qualify for a Sire Stakes race? Okay, we don't know. Yeah, we know that we've seen a lot of first and second place eligible horses that then go on to run in a Sire Stakes race. So,
Yeah, ask her if he's eligible yet, or if he has to finish first. Because I'd be kind of curious to find that out too. Because I mean, I know that was the hope, was that they were hoping that after this first run of races he'd get qualified to be in the Sires coming up. What, 4 weeks, 5 weeks,
Yeah.
something like that? Yeah. So
yeah.
Probably-
and we got to get him in a Dan Patch race.
I was going
too.
to say, I'm not sure we're going to see him into the Dan Patch races, but
Probably not
maybe.
this year.
Not this year, but
No,
yeah.
if
But he's
those
only
are
2.
normally
Yeah.
like
And he's a
4-year-olds,
young,
yeah.
he's a young two. Remember, like his brother is
Yeah.
2 in racing.
I mean,
Like
hell,
he's like the older 2.
Roy's got another 6 inches to a foot to grow into.
Oh, easily.
I'm
Yeah.
like, if he learns how to race now and he actually gains a little bit more stride, He'll be unstoppable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that horse
if I
number
remember-
7 when he was racing against horse number 7 was just a massive horse. I mean, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
so tall.
Huge.
It wasn't long. It was just tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the dam patch, I think 4 years the youngest I've
I
seen
think you're right.
out there.
Okay.
They're usually 5, 6, 7. Yeah, kind of right in their prime. So yeah,
Yep.
still a couple years away from that. I think that's $1 million race on that purse.
I think it is. Yeah. Yeah.
So top 5 pays to ownership.
And the Dan Patch is coming up, isn't it? Or is that
August.
August, yeah.
it's
So
in
it's
August.
coming
Really
up.
soon. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be in town for that.
I got to figure out the dates on that. See if I can make it out there for it this year.
Yep. It may be the same weekend as the Washington, D.C. IndyCar race.
Don't they normally do it on Fridays though?
I think it is on a Friday.
Yeah.
I'll still be in D.C.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we can get our suite.
We'll have to see. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I know they rent those out that weekend, but
Damn it, Gene.
we can try. Yeah, Gene, we need you to stay here
Gene.
until then.
All right. I think we're probably about ready
Yep.
to. Oh, this isn't working. I thought that would work. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hey. Yeah, you always got to have a little music to close out the show,
Oh, yeah.
right? Yep.
Well, I appreciate you guys listening again. Again, Scotch cigars, they work
They
well
work.
together.
totally works. Make sure
Scotch
and check it.
is
We got 6 options up here
Yeah.
in the lounge. There's a Lagavulin, Oban, Balvenie, a Macallan 12, a couple Dalmores.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the cigar malt.
I love the cigar malt.
It's
Yeah.
so good. But yeah, if you've been a bourbon person for a long time, don't hesitate. You know, stretch your boundaries out a little bit. Grab a Scotch.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Rob, where can they find you?
Find me anywhere, Final Third Cigar.
You can find me at Scotty D Smokes.
All things Big Al.
And don't forget to follow the Final Third podcast. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Just so you know, I decide which way I go. I'm a rooster.